Joining us now is Fox News contributor Leo Terrell in West L.A. Look, Leo, wildfires erupting in Southern California should come as no surprise to anyone. So why was L.A. so unprepared to deal with fires of this magnitude?
I'll tell you right now, Todd, because it's not a priority. It should have been a priority. It was a priority. President Trump brought it to Governor Newsom's attention in 2018 when he talked about having water coming down from the north into California. He didn't listen. President Trump talked about it in October with Joe Rogan, the failure of California to focus on fire prevention. Instead, we talk about DEI. We talk about having Karen Bass in Africa. The priority is not on fire prevention, but on climate change, on EV mandates. And you know who's paying for this? It's the citizens in California. Because just like myself, I'm in my evacuation clothes and my sleeping clothes. You don't know what's going to happen. What happened to Pacific Palisades and Altadena should have never happened. And then one final point. Why did the mayor cut $17 million out of the fire department budget? It's not a priority, Todd.
Well, that mayor, Karen Bass, when pressed by reporters, didn't have a lot to say. Watch.
Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today?
Can you back up? Appreciate it.
Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? No apology for them? Do you think you should have been visiting Ghana while this was unfolding back home?
You had a long flight from Africa to craft a response, yet that is what she gives the reporter. Where's the accountability, Leo? Where's the leadership?
Well, it does not exist in California, Todd, because it's a blue state. It's a deep, did I say deep? Blue state. Plus, we have a left-wing media that doesn't ask the hard questions. I applaud that reporter, but the media here apologizes for the socialist Democrats in this state. Look, again, these fires that are going on, they could have been prevented. And when Gavin Newsom says he's not going to respond, this is a lame duck governor who wants to be president, who has never addressed the issue of fire prevention. He knew this was going to happen. And the idea that you have Pacific Palisades, all that acreage burning, and zero containment. Where's the resources? Zero containment. Why? Lack of resources, lack of water, lack of reservoirs. One last point, because I live in this state. Prop 1, 2014, the citizens passed a ballot to create more dams. 10 years later, zero dams. Why?
Well, let's get into why. Educate us a little bit on how Governor Newsom, as you mentioned, or as Trump puts it, prioritized the little fish known as the Delta smelt over the safety of the people, and basically crippled the water supply, all to save this tiny little fish that, quite frankly, basically nobody cares about, Leo.
And all this water that we could have, guess where it goes in, Todd? You were talking about it. In the Pacific Ocean. In the Pacific Ocean. The citizens of California, the citizens of Los Angeles need to know one undisputed fact. This could have been minimized, if not avoided to a great extent. But you look at the fact that as we speak today, 2 days with historic winds, zero containment. This falls on the laps of the Democrat leadership, Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass. Let me repeat that. Karen Bass, the mayor of the city of L.A., and Gavin Newsom.
Leo, before we let you go, you are in West L.A. How worried are you that this fire, which, like you mentioned, is 0% contained, is going to come out of the mountains, is going to come out of Malibu, Pacific Palisades, and make its way into an even more populated area like Santa Monica, like Brentwood?
We're both lawyers, and right now it's hope and prayer because we don't know the direction. Janice was just talking about the wind. These flames, these embers can go anywhere. Case in point, look at what's happening in Palisades. Everyone has to be on alert. There is no guarantee as to the direction of this flame, of this fire. So right now, I don't know, but I have to be prepared to either leave this house or to make sure that I'm prepared to leave this house.
Leo, we're praying for you. We thank you for joining us. And please stay safe, be alert like you mentioned, because this could change like that. Leo, prayers.